I've made $2.35 million helping personal brands and business owners go viral on the internet. And I've done this specifically by asking them questions that everyone was afraid to ask. My name is Ryan Magin and I run a short form content agency, and welcome to A Week in My Life. In part one of today's vlog, I'm gonna be breaking down a viral video we did for Grant Cardone, which got 1.9 million views on his account, 980,000 on my account, and 550,000 on my Instagram. As well as in part two, I'm gonna be sharing with you the words you should never say in your videos if you wanna go viral. And in part three, I'm gonna be breaking down my pricing structure and how I price for viral videos and retainer services inside my agency, Viral Edits. I'm gonna be breaking down this Grant Cardone, how much money is in your bank account video. And this thing crushed on a lot of platforms. On Grant's main account, my team did a video and it got 1.9 million on Grant's account, and that was just that had me not in it at all. And then I went ahead and I made my own version, which is what I'm going to talk about today, which ended up doing 980,000 or almost 981,000 on TikTok, and I'm sure that's going to keep climbing to over 1 million. And the same video did 552,000 on my IG. It shit the bed on Facebook, and it also shit the bed on YouTube. All I did was kind of take my team's video and add me in there as the hook, and I want to talk about this a little bit because I actually did this video was a little bit different style. As you can see, the style here is I'm putting the raw file or raw footage underneath with like me asking the question and then splicing in Grant and his responses. And this was filmed with two separate cameras. The wide shot at the bottom was filmed on my vlog camera, which is what I'm using, which is recording me talking to you guys right now. And that's a Sony a6600 with a Rode shotgun mic on top, as well as a Sony 11mm lens, so it kind of catches the whole thing, as well as the main camera, which I'm shooting with, which is pointed at Grant, is my Sony ZV-E1, which is a full frame with a Sony 16-55 G Master lens and a Sennheiser mic set. So really good quality camera on both spectrums, but the behind the scenes is kind of what I wanted to try with this video, and I'd say it worked out pretty well. More or less, because I wanted to show that I was prompting some of the responses to kind of help formulate thoughts and kind of force these videos to go viral. Obviously, this video didn't need my responses because I think Grant is very polarizing, and a lot of people just want to know how much money he has. And it is 100% factual. He does have that money. You know, that's not, it is what it is. I've seen it. As you can see, on my video, I just asked the question. How much money is in your bank account? And on Grant's video, it goes right into this.
$72.7 million in one account.
So it's like, two different angles to go. And what I didn't like about this was that it was a very quick response from me. It was actually 1 second of me asking the question. And the funny story is we actually got interrupted during filming this. He had to deal with something. He had to deal with, he's actually hiring a new private jet pilot, billionaire problems, I guess. So we had to kind of clip two files together and kind of remind him where he was, and a little bit of a mess, but no big deal. It worked out pretty well for views. But really the big thing is like Grant's video did everything. It was him, and I just wanted to show a couple questions that we used to prompt him to kind of make sure he says more, and you'll see that I kind of come in.
Is it like just like in a Bank of America account, it says $170 million?
Yeah, and I asked that, is it like in like a Bank of America account? Because with that, I was just like, I was trying to visualize it, like what would somebody be thinking at this point, and I was like, yeah, like, is that just $170 million in a bank account? In his case, it was in multiple accounts, it was spread out, but I just was like, somebody was trying to picture like they have like a Wells Fargo account, they go to the ATM and they like type in their PIN number and they check their balance, there's $170 million in it. That's pretty epic. So I want to like kind of encapsulate that thought process for them.
I'm not gonna say exactly where it is. Every day, first thing I look at every day.
And then I also added that in there from the side angle, just to kind of change it up a little bit, give it another view. And this is just me punching in from the raw footage.
First email I get every day is our account balance.
Why do you want to see that every morning? And then I also asked that, why do you want to see it every day? And if you see the other version, Grant just goes into, reason I want to see it every day.
The reason I want to see this every day is because you're going to steal from me, I'll know about it today. I'll watch that balance change every day.
And I also shortened it a little bit, just because I felt like there was enough there. It didn't really need to go much further. And this video was around 26 seconds, and the analytics on this, average watch time was 15.4 seconds, so just a little over, right around 50%, which is about average for a million viewed video. 34.88% watched the full video. And followers, I didn't get too many from this one, 312, but don't really care because I'm relevant. I'm getting views. And this wasn't a video designed to kind of like drive me a lot of followers, because the majority of these, the downfall of like the interview style where somebody asking questions is if I don't talk a lot, generally the other person gets the clout and the followers, but I get the association and I get the views on my account. If I was going for followers, it would have to be a much more educational style video. I've gone a very long time without a haircut, and I'm about to go get a haircut right now, and it's not with my usual barber. Pray for me. My dude got me faded up nice on the sides. Really happy with the cut. Left some good length on the front, and I did have him trim the mullet. I know. Gonna miss it. Not too much though. This is something cool I bought this week. This is an olive green pair of Nike Dunks that I picked up at the mall last night. Pukish green, olive sage, seafoam color. This looks good with everything, so I am super pumped. I love funky, unique things. Be different, be unique. What we're calling words of uncertainty. And as editors and directors, you guys need to encourage your clients to not speak with words of uncertainty. So right here, this was a word of uncertainty.
Free Red Bull stain my teeth.
Probably. Just by having that word in there, did that make him seem less credible? Like, I truly think that this video would shit the bed just because he said, now he was kind of saying that out of like joking and fun. But I would 100% bet if we post this video, it's gonna shit the bed. Like when he says probably, and then I say, is it acidic?
Oh yeah, that's the real challenge for you, sugar.
And so at 4 seconds, he goes, sugar-free Red Bull is acidic. Anything that's carbonated is acidic. That phrase
the sugar-free Red Bull
to a sugar-free Red Bull back to my teeth. It's so much more certain. By adding in probably in those unnecessary words, it's going to kill the watch time. There's so many words of uncertainty that I'm sure you guys use. I mean, I even use them like when I'm speaking. And when, as editors, like I'm going to like write out the big list and be like, cut these out in any way possible. And rearrange to where it makes sense, because like, you know, things like if I say like, probably, maybe, I think so, or I've seen, like it has to be 100% like, factual.
What are we doing?
I'm here yet. We're at the Grinch.
What are we doing with the Grinch?
Taking pictures with the Grinch.
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole.
I've consistently charged people 10K, 12K. Like, you are $100,000 a year. You are more than a full-time employee now, and you're an external agency, and they see you once a month. Like, they don't see you every day like that's that person in the house. Like, there's a difference there. We have performance bonuses. Like, we have a couple clients where we do, like, every viral video is $1,000 per video. Like, that goes viral on top of a retainer. But I take a lower retainer for that. Like, the client we have that we do well with averages around $9,000 a month. He's a $6K a month plus $1,000 per viral video. And we average 3 to 5 viral videos a month. The 6K I just bumped it because we couldn't get the same results with one video per day. So I bumped all our 6Ks. Some of them I renegotiated up to 6K. But a lot of them, now my 6K is 2 videos a day. And then it's filming once a quarter. Or filming like twice. Like to do the 2, we don't need a whole lot. Like we don't need a mass amount. And then with the 10K, it's up to 6 videos per day. But we have like the pitch for the 10K isn't like for videos. It's for 10K a month, we are going to grow your account. We are going to make you go viral. And if we are not doing that, we need to have other conversations. Like, and I need the freedom to like someday post 10 videos, someday post 2 videos, someday post 1 amazing video, someday post 3. Like, so I pitch it like, you need to give us like some leeway and some control, but there has to be a minimum. The minimum is always 2. But the expectation of the 10 is massive growth. Like, and that, if we're not getting that, and for us, it's the views, like, because the views do drive followers. So we keep You know, if views are down, we post more. If views are up, like, you know, we kind of throttle back a little bit so we don't burn through the content as fast, you know? So it's like, you got to get good at managing, you know, and then for them, like, it's a mandatory every quarter. And this year, like, is the first year that we're implementing travel. Up until like getting 10K and all that was like unheard of for short form companies. Like, you know, so I was just eating the travel costs and I was flying on my own. And when it was just me going, I was still in really good profit. Now to get 200 or so videos every time we go, so we don't have to come back every month. I bring 3, it's usually 3 people that travel with me now. So we charge $3K. For the travel once a quarter. Hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like the video. I'm gonna be showing you the behind the scenes of all the viral videos that we're doing here inside my company, what questions I'm asking them, how I feel the public's gonna react, as well as if you like this week's vlog, you're probably going to like last week's vlog and you'll be seeing that over here. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Peace.